Ya salamlar, Hogwarts Legacy izleyenler, AmilBey izleyenler. Hogwarts Legacy 24. bölümüyle karşınızdayım dostlar. Deməli, bitməkdə ama konuşuruz. Tamam. Nerede kalmıştık? Aslında 21 yok. 22'ne 23'ü bugün çəkmişəm. 24'teyiz. 24. bölümde ya. Tamam. Hogsmeade'dedir. Yok. Ha. Haradadır bu? 3 aşağıdan mı demiştim? Videoda bulur.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oraya bağladım.
Glad you came.
Peki, videoda problem yoktu ki. Ses yoktu. Bunu da görelim.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Okay, güvenelim.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
Flörtümüz
It's a
olacak
bit of
çünkü.
a long story, and
Hissediyorum.
Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent.
I am
Don't
Poppy.
worry, I'll guard your secret as
I
if
am
it were my
Poppy.
own. I shan't
am
press for more
Poppy.
details. In fact, I should
Gidelim.
probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Yaş Poppy yaş.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Büyülerimiz. Ne zaman sırada? Tamam, burada bir işimiz yok diyorsun. Kız bana haber vereceği vakte kadar bir işimiz yoktu. Ona aynen danışaq. Biliyor.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
So frustrating.
Anlatayım mı?
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees.
Sən demək istəyir ki, mənlə başını bəlaya soxacaq qız,
collect
saxlasın.
evidence of some kind against
Anası
dark
onu deyir.
wizards.
Mənə deyir.
She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you.
Bir
And she is
fərqindəsinizsə, mənim
right. I
canımdan
do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the
şey
near
oldu, belə narahat
future.
oldu.
But, Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous
Düz deyir,
people.
düz deyir.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
Düz deyir.
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Ceylansan?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Perspektivist.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love
Instagram'da falan da
transforming, but
onsuz bu
Mother is
hatancılar
less enthusiastic
bir
about
şey
it.
çıxır.
She says that
Hogwarts
no
Legacy oyununa girsən ki,
especially
bir
one as rare
başlık
as
atırsan,
that,
bir şey
should
deyirsən,
be
arxa
bounded
tabloda
about where
pipi var.
poaching has become so prevalent.
Necə bir
She
şey?
claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my
Məni
gazelle
göstərəndə
form.
görəcəksiniz, arxada
But
bir
she
şey var.
has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Bax, sus. Belki de annen haklıdır. Annen bilir. Annen
She's
haklıdır.
concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
Nasıl ayak
That
altında
may be
kalsın?
safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you
Burada
for
karşı
being
çıktı bu
here
arada.
during that rather awkward conversation.
Bize de karşı. Ya bu bir şey değil. Oğlum orada da bir şey var. Neçənci oyun dala çəkirəm. Deyəm görüm. Bir dənə deməli Last of Us çəkmişəm. 2 dənə RDR çəkmişəm. 3 dənə də Hogwarts. 2, 3, 6 dənə. Qaram sənə yemək lazım deyil. Ne lan? Aa. Böyle diyeceğim. Ya göreve bak, görevcinin ismi görev. Evet, senin daha. Sebastian ne ister bizden? Sebastian. Figla nasıl vakit tanışmırıq? Orada da ne işlem başlıyor?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Deride itlərlə belə temadır. Burada da pişik. Baktıysa bir ama yaxşı görün. Mən də pişikmə var böyle. Boşluğuma gel.
It was nothing. Hello? How nice of you to stop by.
Böyle bir heyvanımız var burada var. Arkadan sardı koç.
I should dismount here.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned
Yani
mine nearby,
izlemişsizsə bundan önceki
surrounded by
bölümler
Ranrock's
bilirsiniz.
loyalists.
Do you think there's a
Özümüzü
connection to
feda
the triptych?
elədik.
I've no idea.
Ama
But
büyüğünü de
perhaps they're
öğrendik.
searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor.
Lənətli yaman
How do we
özümüz.
want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Ölümüz o.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Var öldürmeye. Ya bence bunların hamısını öldür.
Lumos. Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay.
Crucible. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't bet.
Leviosa.
That was unimpressive.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Release me! You can't stop us. No.
Glacier. Expelliarmus.
Ben basacaqdım, baxdım, can olsa gələcək də. Basmıyor. Ona göre orada biraz gözleyip sordum. Yani o ara düşünürdüm ki vurum yoksa bunu.
Revelio.
Her girmemiş. Burada öyle unutuyorum.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Who's there?
Neyse biraz şimdi bu arada katılmalıyım. Size büyüler bombalı.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to
Yeah,
an
that yeah,
infestation of
well,
spiders.
How
That
nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Bir problem yoktu. Niyeyse bayağı arkasıma vermişti. Yok yoktu. Tamam.
Revelio.
We're making quick progress.
Böyle ölümseler diyordu Z'ymiş. Ama dinlememiştik kamerada. Avarlak. Hadi. Biri burada. Her göstermen oldu.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Someone there?
Sebastian, öğrenmeye sandılar. Ben vurdum
Closed
sandım.
after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
En bak. Sonra öğren.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Bir oyun ne kadar uzun çekiyor bu. Tamam.
I won't rest until dead. I shall avenge you. I will have my revenge.
Oyna bu şey. Tamam.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo.
Bu yetenekli zayıflıklarla bilgi edinmek için koleksiyon mevzunu ziyaret edin. Şeyler olur. Resimler de burada öldürüp şeyler.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Revelio.
Loyalists all but declared war.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Tamam ben bu Beysa başladım. Şurada oradayım.
Incendio.
Hala ziddir bu ölmez.
Revelio.
Benim teydem sabit yetmedi bari.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
A brother who works at Gringotts.
Bombarda.
You almost had a lucky shot. I won't bet.
Confringo.
There. Let's get this over.
Bombarda.
As if you could best.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were clear.
Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Cabalso.
certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on
Rebellion.
bravery, you know. We can have a look around.
Confringo! Compulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo!
Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
What do
Yanılsın.
you have there?
A
Isadora'nın
journal entry by
dinliyormuş
Isadora.
özdə.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Arada
Sebastian,
hızımla
I
okuyuram.
think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio!
Al Sebastian. Ha?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Bəs
A
sən
friendly
yaxşısan.
goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learnt. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Ben kullanmadım ki.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. I've been studying Slytherin's.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Ama neyse katılırım burada. Bir de diri yapacak bize. Nizam kimdi lan? Neyse dostlar. 24. bölümümüzün de sonuna geldik. 25. bölümümüzde yani növbəti bölümümüzde görüşmək ümidilə. Sağ olun, özünüzə yaxşı baxın. Bay bay.